What if you only had 1 minute to solve your best friend's murder? Or find out who snuck into space? Let's work together to crack the case before it's too late. Eric was a policeman. Yeah, Eric? That day, he was patrolling the streets. When he was passing by his friend's house, oh, that's a nice house, he noticed that his front door was open. Oh, that don't look good. And a hand stuck out of it. Uh-oh. He came up to check what happened and saw his friend Joe lying in the hall. Uh-oh. Eric figured out that Joe died right before his arrival. How did he know that? The policeman interviewed all the neighbors. I was planting new trees in the garden all day long. All right, Jack. Tom. I was watching my favorite TV show. We can't trust a Tom. I spent all day in the garage trying to fix my car. Everybody looks unpleasant. All right, Rod. Who killed Joe? Wait, pause. How are we supposed to figure this out with such limited evidence? I'm stressed. So we have Jack. Let's take a look at him. I pause so we can together be super sleuths and figure this out. Jack has a strange glove on him. He looks unpleasant, and I swear that's an arrow or a shovel. Why would you need a shovel? To dig a grave? Huh? Tom, looks suspicious, but nothing really in the background is giving sus. Rod looks like that's either blood or he's covered in dirt. Okay, we don't have long here, guys. All right, I'm gonna go with Jack. I think that is a sketchy glove. There's an arrow in the back, and he looks nervous. No, it was Rod. Rod, his hands and gloves are clean. I don't know why a clean glove got him in trouble. Lauren was found dead in his house. Is Lauren a man? Inspector Rogers decided to question everyone who lived on the same street. All right, I'm assuming that's Lauren's house, and this is the investigator. I have a day off today, says Peter. Peter looks like he is stressed. Is he wearing pants? I was home sleeping all day long. Peter looks nervous. We were going to throw a barbecue party. Richard, you don't look like you barbecue. He was going to barbecue for all of the neighbors. But it's been raining since morning. I see no rain currently, Richard. So we had to cancel it. I see no evidence of rain. Oh, now I do. I came home just an hour ago. Did you, Emily? She was driving. I was so tired of driving all day long and fell asleep right away. Oh, at least she didn't fall asleep at the wheel. You've just woken me up. Who wakes up with perfect hair and a dress? Kathy says I went downtown for shopping. Nice. I've just come home. Okay, because the first one made no sense, let's really take a thorough look at this together. Peter. He looks like he's not wearing pants, and you can't trust a man like Peter. I don't know. Kathy, it's a little suspicious. She said she was just sleeping. I don't know if we can trust her, but who's really giving me sus vibes is Richard. Does this man really look like he barbecues? Guys, who is it? Guys, tell me in the comments, who are you guessing? I'm going with Richard. Emily? What? I never once guessed Emily. Why? It was raining all day long. There would be puddles under her car. Why would I notice that? Guys, so this is really detailed. This is why people go to school to become detectives and stuff, because you have to really pay attention. Ooh, which maid is the killer? Spicy. A or B? I mean, I'm going with A. Right? Because she's got either spaghetti sauce or blood on her apron. And it's on the mat. Look behind her. The blue carpet right there. Oh, what's that? She's trying to cover up evidence. Or it could be her, this lady, B. She could have poisoned the food. I don't know. She has voluptuous lips. It could be, what's in the food? Y'all, I'm so conflicted. I'll just go with A because it looks like there's blood everywhere. Please tell me I'm right. What? Is it poison? This is glass. Wow, I couldn't tell. I'm not good at this. Space tourism became a routine affair in 2050, and now Earthmen's favorite resort is Utopia, which is a newly discovered planet. Oh, wow. with a mild climate and wonderful landscapes that looks like Costa Rica. Unfortunately, smuggling became bigger too. The spaceship to Utopia was about to depart Miami. Oh, very specific. When the customs officer ordered to block the doors in the spaceport. Uh-oh, what's going on? They just got to know what? That a smuggler was among the passengers? Excuse me? The officers inspected everyone's tickets and luggage. All passengers had round-trip tickets. Sarah. That's a normal thing to bring, a dress, some shoes, yeah. I mean, we have to trust the dad and the cute little girl. Michelle, I don't know. Michelle, you're the only one who's giving sus vibes. Who's suspicious? We're going with the girl on the bottom. I think her name's Michelle. Michelle, you are suspicious. Yes! She doesn't need a fur coat there. See, this is the first one I have gotten right. Thanks, guys. I'm hoping you got it right. And she doesn't need it upon her arrival back to Miami either. Oh, she stole some diamonds, girl. Eddie was having dinner with his friends at a restaurant. Suddenly, the room got dark. That sounds terrifying. Turn on the light. Okay, it looks like there was a power outage. I don't know if they can. What's wrong? Imagine just eating dinner and then chaos. Hey, what's happening? It's dark. Soon, the barman turned on the light. A lady yelled. Oh, she's looking a little scary. My diamond brooch is gone. And it left a stain on her shirt. The friends ran up to the woman. We'll help you. All right, so now we have to find the person who stole the diamond brooch. Yes, we have a real detective among us. Eddie looked around and quickly found the thief, who stole the brooch. So obviously the girl didn't steal her own brooch. The barman looks exactly the same. Wait, this is confusing. These images are the same, before, after. All I see that's different is her brooch is missing. What else am I not seeing? That guy's got a big bowl of spaghetti. The guy on the left is eating a salad for some reason. Yo, this is hard. I'm gonna go with Beanie Man, because Beanie Man could put the brooch under his hat. He's put the brooch in his glass? Y'all, I'm triggered. Why would I know that? And it's full again? What? Honestly, these riddles are much harder than you would think, because before and after, it's showing that the cup has more water in it now than it did before. So we're needing to be a little more detailed than I'm being. The police have long tracked Jacob. Uh-oh, Jacob, what'd you do? He works for a Turkish company. Oh, he looks happy. And often flies to Istanbul for business. That looks pretty. They suspect him for being involved in diamond smuggling. But they don't have any evidence. All right, then why do you suspect him? They decided to thoroughly check his luggage. Jacob came to the airport with a small briefcase. That's a little small for a long flight. What's suspicious about it? Socks, a toothbrush, toothpaste, a towel, shaving cream, a shaver, a shirt, soap, and sunglasses. Is the thing on the bottom left a towel? I'm not really for sure. Is it an iPad? A scarf? I will say the shirt doesn't match the tie or the socks. I don't know if that's a part of this. It is a little odd to bring soap in a suitcase. Don't you agree? Maybe I just go with the soap because that's odd. I figured it out. Apparently, if you use an electric razor, you don't need shaving cream, right? That's suspicious. But so is the next story. Somebody was stealing the most expensive cheese. I love me some cheese. From the supermarket. No, it's from this cheese shop. What do you mean? The thief came every Monday and stole cheese unnoticed. Why every Monday? Finally, the manager called a private detective. There's the detective and there's the manager. He watched the footage. Something's happening here. And he immediately identified the thief. Immediately? Seriously? Who stole the cheese? All right. They look like they're standing pretty Pretty chill. That dude disappeared. The center dude totally just went away. I don't really want to say how I know she stole the cheese. Y'all, this is all. She put the cheese in her shirt. See? She put it in her sweatshirt. She hid it. I don't want to smell like cheese. That's weird. Ellie was a cloakroom attendant. She was killed in the restaurant she worked at. Jeez! The police found her holding a jacket. They found out that it belonged to the killer. AirPods. That's how they decided? They held the last customers of the restaurant. Whose jacket is it? Well, okay, my initial thought was, oh, it has to be the center guy because he has AirPods. But that doesn't make sense because he would need the jacket. That wouldn't make sense because the AirPods were found in the jacket. Not center guy. Now, the jacket could have been a man or a woman's. The dude on the right kind of looks like he's in just workout gear, but it could be because he's missing his jacket. Why would somebody kill this innocent cloak woman? I'm gonna say it might be the girl because the jacket kind of matches her fancy vibe. I don't know. Oh, no. It's a man's jacket, so it's the guy on the right. He's already got earphones. I almost chose him. He's the killer. So you can't trust that smile's too big. Karen never had any friends. Oh, Karen, I'd be your friend. Everyone at school called her a weirdo. That's not nice. Come on, guys. And kept away from her. Karen, keep walking towards me. I love you. At the prom, Karen felt bad. Why? And went to the bathroom. Oh, she's like sick? Uh-oh. An hour later, she was found dead. This is a violent prom. Someone hit her on the head from behind? Y'all, what the heck? The police interviewed the suspects. Who is this Karen? I don't know. Harry, I don't trust you. I was dancing with my girlfriend. Okay. Anna says, we have been friends since childhood. But I didn't see her leaving. Well, what good friend are you? You don't even know your friends around? We've been friends since childhood. But I didn't see her leaving. Anna, that's not very friendly of you to not notice your friend. Helen, I spent the entire party by the bar. Why is there a bar at a high school prom? Who's lying? I don't know. I'm not trusting the friend on the left because she's like, I didn't see her leaving and they've been friends forever. Body language, she looks really scared on the left. It's her? Yes, I got it right. Anna, you're sus. Karen had no friends. Oh, I got it right for a different reason. Why did he need a gun? A man walks into a bar and asks the bartender for a glass of water. The bartender's kind of cool looking. He's got swag. But the bartender takes out a gun and aims it at the man's head? This seems unnecessary. Why? The man says, thank you for your help and walks out? Why? Hold on. This one's confusing. It looks like he has a razor blade for hair. I mean, that could be why. It says, welcome. The TV is on, so are the lamps. I feel like it's because he wanted something for free. You don't have to normally pay for water, so maybe that's why the bartender was offended? But why did he say thank you for your help? I'm gonna go with the money thing. The man had hiccups. He wanted to cure it with a glass of water, but the bartender cured it by giving him a surprise. Why would we know this? If you got this, y'all, you're an absolute genius. Be you. Andrew was found dead in his apartment. Oh no, Andrew. 3 suspects were around when he died. Anne, Mike, and Otto. The police found a note with a hint to his murderer's name. Andrew's got no fingers. Oh, 1221 is the hint on the note. Huh, what could that possibly mean? The police immediately knew who the murderer was. How? How? Who killed Andrew? That's all we get? 1, 2, 2. It's Anne. No, it's Otto because O-T-T-O. 1221. That's my guess. I think the numbers are related to the order of the letters in his name. So it would be 1 correlates with O and T correlates with 2. The murderer was Otto. Yes. I'm getting better at this the longer we go on. Are you doing well? Are you getting better as well? I'm sure you are. Oh, 1, 2, 2, 1. Yes, that's correct. Oh, it's even more big brain than I realized. 1 starts with O and 2 starts with T. Oh, he was stabbed. The police suspects 3 employees at the restaurant. Can you find the evidence and identify the killer? Huh. That chef looks awful happy. He's wearing gloves. This chef isn't wearing gloves, and he looks quite excited to be stirring the pot. Just saying. Is this lady wearing gloves? I'm trying to tell if that's what's important here. Is she chopping? Does she have a knife? She does. She has a knife. Wait, okay, it's Sinner Guy. His gloves are in the trash. It's the pot stirrer. He did it. He has clean hands. Well, but not. Yeah. He's the only one not wearing gloves. We got that, right? I bet you got that. The police were called in by Alice, the maid, after she found Mrs. James's body. Wait, that maid is cute. I was cleaning when I heard a gunshot. I called Mr. James and left a message, telling him something bad had happened and he should come home immediately. Why is she smiling as this is going on? That's a little sus, right? The police went outside and found Mr. James approaching the house. Maybe because he was approaching the house, even though he didn't answer his phone? You know, like Alice had to leave a message. He never even answered her, but he was already on scene. He was at the crime scene. I don't know, sir. We can't trust you in that mustache. I'm sorry. I must ask you a question. Answer. Nobody told Mr. James that his wife was... Oh, you're so right. Because Alice said something bad happened and he should come home immediately. And then he said, that's terrible. Who could have possibly shot my wife? How did I miss that? I hope you guys at home didn't miss that, because that was a pretty big thing that I just looked past. This is why I'm not a criminal investigator. I'm training though, as you can see. Whoa, it's like the game knew I missed. One day, May and Ben went to a party. They left little Peter home. Oh, little Peter's cute. When they came back, they found Peter dead in his room. Little Peter, oh no. He looks like he's sleeping. He's fine. The suspects are the maid, the babysitter, or the cook. Give me more information. I can't decide based on this. I mean, the babysitter should have been watching him. Okay, the maid said, I went to store to get a new jar as the water dispenser was empty. No, it wasn't. I saw a full water container earlier. I was preparing Peter's dress for the next day. Okay, it was nighttime. That kind of makes sense. I was cooking dinner for Pete. I mean, he called him Pete. I feel like they have like a good friendly relationship. I'm actually gonna guess the maid, because at the very beginning of this story, the water jug, I noticed how full it was. Like you could stick a fish in there. So, maid, stop smiling. I don't trust you. Answer, the maid did it. She claimed she went to the store because the water dispenser was empty. However, the bank was full when the parents left. Exactly. I told you. I'm just getting better and better at this. It's because of you. Thank you. You're helping me. You're coaching me. The owner of the villa was killed Saturday night. Oh, he's in a funky position. His body was found 2 hours after his death. There's the detective with the mustache. He was called to the scene with swagger. He's got an old crusty apple sitting there. The killer left no trace on the body. We should look around. I would swab the apple for DNA. There's a glove on the ground. We're looking for evidence. Apple, glove. There's something on the Bottom left. What is that? Like a dirty rag? There's a bottle of something on the shelf. Is that a piece of bread in the planter? I found it. It's an old model, but I know where they sell them. I am just saying, like, hear me out. You could just have a glove in your house. Like, just because he was killed and you found a glove, like, literally he could have just been gardening. You don't know. But you've decided to go to the store, it looks like. We're at the shop. Do you still have these gloves? They don't match the ones that are hanging there. Yes, but we don't sell many. They're only for heavy construction work. Interesting. I know these gloves were bought by one of the victim's neighbors. Why did the cashier know that? That's a fancy house. The car's broken down. I feel like I'm supposed to get a hint from the outside of the house. So which neighbor bought the gloves? It could be the neighbor on the left because the car broke down and he needs gloves to fix the car. Heavy engineer. I don't think it's the center one. It could be on the right because it takes a lot of like engineering and mechanics to make a windmill on your house. I was right. It's hard to repair an old car like this one without gloves. Mr. Gavin lives here. I called it. Hi, Gavin. You look sus. Like he's literally blushing. Good morning, detective. Let me see your gloves. Yep, they literally are an exact match. He's like, oh, shucks. I lost my other glove last week. Wait. We can't trust this guy. Witnesses say Gavin and his neighbor Connor sued the victim 3 months ago. Why? And here is the second suspect. Oh, hello. New suspect has entered the chat. I need your gloves. Sorry, detective. I'm not wearing gloves at all. I never do. Why did he feel the need to tell us that? I'm actually more suspicious of the guy on the left. The guy on the left was like, I never wear gloves, blah, blah, blah. And then the guy on the right said he lost his gloves a few weeks ago. So it wouldn't have been today. I don't know. I'm going with guy on the left. He's giving bad energy. I'm getting so good at this. Connor is the killer. He looks shocked. He said he doesn't wear gloves, but his right hand is not tanned as if he had a glove on it. Oh, you are so right. His left hand is tanned where no glove was on it. He left it at the crime scene. Wow, so detail-oriented. Yeah, Connor. Who is the killer? So we have a lady with a blow dryer that looks like a weapon in front of the mirror. She's looking a little cray-cray, let's be real. But this homegirl has blood on her knife and she's deciding to cut a zucchini. I have a lot of questions, to be honest, but we're gonna go with B. What? This is just a hairdryer. See, I knew it. So it's the girl on the left with the knife. Exactly. I feel like I'm getting better and better at this as I play along with you guys. And your day would get even better if you click one of the next videos.